Several years ago, I was in extreme pain. I was actually crippled by parasites. It was awful. That's when I learned the hard way that parasites are easily one of the world's most misdiagnosed afflictions. They mimic a long list of illnesses and disorders, making proper diagnosis really complicated. In addition, once parasites are suspected, getting accurate testing can be very difficult. For almost a year, I experienced muscle tightness, pain, and swelling. I couldn't even make a fist, and I was practically bedridden. I saw a number of doctors whose diagnosis was arthritis, and they sent me home with medication. Meanwhile, Raw Synergy was suffering from constipation, bloating, headaches, blurry vision, and other symptoms. Eventually, through a specialized stool test, we had the answer. Parasites. H. pylori, strongyloides, a protozoan parasite, pinworm, whipworm, and a parasite they didn't even have a name for. Even though we've never been much for taking medications, we reluctantly took prescriptions which only seemed to work temporarily, and we never got completely better. That's when we discovered you can get parasites just about anywhere. And months later, when we were tested again, we still had most of our parasites, plus some new ones. That's when we took the next step and spent months taking herbs and parasite cleanse products. But the relief didn't last, and we experienced uncomfortable side effects, anxiety, and general discomfort throughout the process. Each time we finished a long cycle of herbs, about a week later, the symptoms would return. It was so frustrating and started to feel hopeless. But after a long trial and error process, trying every possible remedy, we finally found a simple solution that also ended up being the least expensive. If you're not familiar, it's a parasite zapper. They emit a low-level electrical current throughout the body, killing bacteria, virus, fungi, parasites, and etc. without harming your good bacteria. I just drop in a 9-volt battery, and I'm good to go. With the switch in the on position, I place the contacts against my skin, and the zapper does its job. People often wear their zapper in a sock or their waistband. I use a wristband to hold it secure on my leg or arm. I also wear mine on the bottom of my foot for sleeping. So the bottom line is, when Raw Synergy found these, we had nothing to lose. And after a month of constant use, our parasites were gone without any significant side effects. That's when Raw Synergy decided to offer the zapper on our website to help others who were parasite challenged. I'm not an expert, but if you want more information, check out her website or blog. I place some links in the information box below for convenience. It's so awesome to be parasite-free. If you enjoyed this video, give me one of these. Go ahead and share it with your friends, and please take a moment to subscribe to Lazy Man Vegan.